Hey, 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 I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is, oh my gosh, it has been a long day already, and I don't even think it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I tell you, I am just tired. I'm ready for a nap, but I said I'm going to stay on my schedule. I'm going to do the things that I need to do. And if I find a good 15 minutes somewhere, I will do it. But I needed to come on here because one, I need you all. I need your energy to feed me. And because I just don't know how I'm going to make it through this day. Let me tell you how my yesterday went. My yesterday was epic for a Wednesday, a quarantined Wednesday. I came on yesterday and talked about the things that I had to do, the control, not the control, but the schedule that I was trying to control and maintain. So at 4 o'clock, I had an alarm set. I was going to dance with Debbie Allen. So I went over to Instagram Live, IGTV, and I danced for about 40 minutes with her. And then I had to jump on a happy hour. So I could not drink because I had something to do later on in the evening. So I had my sparkling apple cranberry juice and, toasted with people, trying to make it work on FaceTime, and it just didn't work out that well. So then I left there and went over to Kurt Franklin because he was giving a conference on IGTV. It was at the same time that D Nice was doing a joint collaboration with Michelle Obama. So I was going between the two, but I knew that, or at least I felt that D Nice was going to go a little longer. So I chose to spend my time mostly with Kurt Franklin. However, I had a conference call that I was facilitating. So I needed to jump off the Instagram and get on Zoom. And so I did this conference call with some people that I am helping or at least managing their training to become speakers. And so I did that for an hour and a half. It was a great, great session. And then I decided, let me jump back on and see if D Nice is still on. And he was. So I partied with him. I was putting my puzzle together, and it was about midnight. And he was saying that he was going to wrap up soon, that was his last set. So I'm like, cool, I'm just going to wind down. He had done this after hours, slow down set, and it was really good, really good. However, people started coming in. And so Halle Berry came in, she wanted some Prince. So he started doing Prince. And he did a lot of Prince songs. And then all of a sudden, he's like, okay, I'm just going to do one more. He played his last song, which was his favorite song. He was supposed to log off, and he decided, well, one more. And he did that about 5 more times. Every time he said one more, no one believed him after the second time, because you can see that he just truly loves what he's doing. And because his numbers were still at 23,000 people. So he did it for, I don't know, I think we went till almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And the last hour was like so hilarious, which is why I could not get off. I wanted to go to sleep. My eyes was burning at 12:15. However, I got a whole new set of energy after he started dedicating songs to Halle Berry. Now, mind you, he did not say that he was dedicating them to Halle Berry. He would just say, Halle Berry, come on, let's get on the dance floor. And so, he would be dancing, assuming that he's dancing with Halle Berry. And so all of a sudden, we just started seeing things change for him in the sense that he, when people would write comments, he started blushing. And so people was telling him, like, just shoot your shot. Like, you have the opportunity. Like, we know you can't date physically because we're all quarantined, but just see what happens. So Lonnie Love is telling Halle, like, he's really a great guy. He's so sweet. Everybody's, trying to hook him up. They came up with a hashtag, which was called Berry Nice for Halle Berry and D Nice combined. And that started trending, which is crazy, right? And so it went back and forth for the rest of it. But he played all kinds of songs. A Dream by DeBarge, Piece of My Love by Guy, Cupid by 112. Like all these songs that he didn't say was dedicated to Halle. He said it was for all of us, but we all knew who he was sending it to. And it was so funny because it was so cute, rather, because he really was blushing as he was reading everybody's comments. And it was just fun. And it's just nice to have something to smile about, to laugh about as we're going through this time. So even though I stayed up past 2, I still got up at my normal time, which is why I know I'm going to have a nap. But yesterday, when people kept saying, shoot your shot, like this is your opportunity to try to, see if anything can come of this. And so it made me think about us, like this opportunity that we have here, this gracious pause is an opportunity for us to shoot our shot. Now, our shot may not be trying to get with someone else. Maybe our shot is trying to live the dream that we wanted to have for ourselves. And so I just want to ask you, like, are you afraid to shoot your shot? Like, why won't you do it, especially during this time when we have time? Most of us are quarantined. Most of us are self-isolated. And so if you have the time to do something that you've always wanted to do, why not do it now? That's the question I want to give to you. Now, I will say that at the end of the session yesterday, D Nice did shout out Halle Berry as he was closing down and let her know that this was for her too. Like the rest of us were just spectators. But no, it was just really fun to watch. But I really want to get serious with that question for you. And I really want you to think about it. Why haven't you shot your shot? Or that's not good, right? Let me see. Why don't you shoot your shot? That's a better way to say it so that we know what we're talking about. But why don't you do the things that you've always wanted to do that you hadn't done yet? And I just want to, there's things that I do, and I'm going to have to start promoting the things that I offer, the services that people pay me for, because they are things, this is a perfect time for them. I do coaching. And with coaching, I help people live the lives that they truly love living, or at least the ones that they desire to live, to help them get out of that comfort zone and to get to a place of actually living versus existing. I help people live extraordinary lives, right? Not just the ordinary. I give them that extra to help to give them the push to say, hey, I can do this. And it's a 12-week program. I'm trying to figure out how to condense it to 6 weeks because I think that would be more manageable for a lot of people. We're going to be home. I know that our doctor here in Ohio said that the peak is not coming till May. So we have at least until then before, I don't know what's going to happen after that. We probably be home after that too, because that's just the peak. But we have to not allow this time to pass and we just waste it. We need to make the best of it. I also have a writing program. Now, this is one that I really have not done a lot of promoting. Most people don't even know that I have this writing program. I've done some webinars where I teach people how to, what they need to do to write a book. But in my 10-week program, because this one will allow you to have a book written in 10 weeks, it tells you the process. It gives you the how to do it. And so I'm thinking with that, well, with both, I think I'm going to, and I don't know why I'm saying this because I'm still processing it and how to roll this out, but I'm sure it's going to be some kind of sale. I will not charge what I normally charge for the programs. If you want to see more about the writing program, you can go onto my website, which is AndreaDCampbell.com. And if you go under, I don't know, I think author and publisher, on the front homepage, it's a section where you can go down to author/publisher, and it talks about the writing program and all that you get with it. But it's a really, really good program. I will say, and I'm not bragging on myself, but I noticed this about me, and I noticed it yesterday, that most of my career has been in educating people and training people, especially breaking down large, complex things and making them simpler for other people. That's why I love the job that I had before, because it allowed me to do such a thing. And it is a gift that I have, and I need to show it more and share it with you all. So if you're interested in either of those programs, my coaching program or the writing program, just send me an email. You can send it to Andrea at AndreaDCampbell.com. You can send me a messenger message and a message through Messenger rather, and I will get to you and we can discuss this further. This is the time for us to actually shoot our shot and make things happen that we've been wanting to happen. So I'm just putting that on your heart. Know that if you choose to just do whatever you're doing, that is okay too, but just make sure it's something productive. Just do not waste your time Netflixing and chilling. And I think I told you all, if you've been watching my videos, about when I went through cancer. Like the first time I did Netflix and chill, I spent the entire time going through chemo, sitting on my couch, watching movies after movies after movies. But the second time, I knew that I couldn't do it again because it was nothing in it for me. I didn't grow. Yes, I knew more TV shows and discovered new things to have an escape, but it did not help me grow as a person to evolve to the person that I am supposed to be anyway, right? And so use this time wisely. I know I've said that before, but this pause that we're in right now is for a reason. And only you know what that reason is for you. And if it has anything to do with helping you live your best life, I would love to help you. If it has anything to do with writing a book, I'm your girl for that too. Now, mind you, when I say writing a book, I need to specify that I only help people do nonfiction. And the reason for that is because that's all I've done. I can't say I can help you do a fictional book, and I have yet to write my own. Once I get that done, though, do know that that's going to be another program that I offer. But it really is a wonderful, wonderful program. I've had people go through both my coaching and my coaching for self and my coaching for writing and had wonderful outcomes. So I just want to let you know that that is something available. And because of the times that we're in, I know I'm going to discount it, and it'll be, it's not inexpensive. I will say that, but it will be something that you will be, you can, I mean, because especially my coaching, the 12-week helping people change their lives, that one is not an inexpensive one. And I guess it depends on what you consider inexpensive, right? But I will just say this, that if it can change your life, which I have seen it done, it is definitely worth the investment. Like, we have to be intentional about investing in ourselves if we want to get to places that we can't get to by ourselves. All right. So that is that. I was not planning to go this long, but since I did, I was really wanting to know if you're going to shoot your shot. But now I didn't sit there and talked about my programs that I'm going to be offering. So be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, you have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.